Hello, everybody. Paul Sesnick back again. And on this topic, we're going to be talking about this moment has no meaning and why that is so powerful. This is a line out of A Course in Miracles that says this moment has no meaning. And the reason it has no meaning is in the now, we give the meaning to everything. If you think of a thought of something that happened this morning, you drag that thought into this present, untouched, clean, and clear moment, and give that moment all the meaning that you want it to have. So you give the meaning to what's happening in this moment. But this moment, if you don't drag something into this moment and you leave it clean and clear, you're going to discover that God will make use of this now moment in a creative way in your life. This is the purpose of prayer, meditation, contemplation. To get to the point in your life where you take this precious moment, untouched, clean and clear, and you say to God, Father, you use this moment for whatever purpose you think it can best be used. And that's exactly what will happen. The Course in Miracles says that the Holy Spirit looks at this moment, life actually, as an opportunity for healing, to bring the mind back to God, to get the mind away from the past all the time. But this moment, referred to as now, is not understood by the ego at all. Now is meaningless to the ego. All the ego ever does is deals with what's already happened and projecting that into the future. I've used the example before. If I were to say to you, call you up on the phone and say, how's your day going? You're going to think back to how your morning or your day has been going. And you'll be thinking about things that have already happened, so that you can then say to me, you know, my day's been pretty good. This happened to me this morning, and then such and such, and I'm looking forward to this other thing happening this afternoon. And in all of that consideration and that phone conversation, all we've been talking about is the past and the future, but not now. It's important to understand this because now is incredibly powerful. If we are willing to surrender this now moment to the Holy Spirit, to the power of God within us, to use in any way He sees fit. That's the power of now. The Course in Miracles refers to now as the holy, H-O-L-Y, the holy instant, because it's untouched. It's clean and clear. It has no meaning. You can use it for whatever you want. You can use it to listen to that voice that is in your head. You've got those two voices in your head, right? You've got the Holy Spirit, which is your higher self, or you've got the lower ego. Those are two distinctly different voices. They never meet on anything. In fact, I'll go so far as to say the ego is the separation from the higher self. They never agree on anything. So when you have this precious holy instant, you don't want to be dragging something from the past into that holy instant and abuse that holy instant in that way. That's what the ego does. It uses your holy instant and drags your nonsense into it. Your anger that you had the day before, you were angry at somebody. The ego will drag that into this untouched moment so you can think about it all over again. That's what the ego does. The Holy Spirit says, well, we can use it for higher purposes. We can use this holy instant to heal anything and everything in your life. So, the idea then is for us to go through life moment by moment each day and surrender every little thing that keeps coming up, every little judgment, everything that's been based in something from the past, all of it, and surrender it to the Holy Spirit and say, Holy Spirit, you take this from me. I don't want to use this precious, untouched moment to rethink some angry thought that happened yesterday. What the Holy Spirit will do is show you how to see that event from yesterday in a much higher way. That's how the Holy Spirit will use this present moment. It will use the moment to show you how to heal a hurt, an anger, a disappointment, a bad judgment call. But always, this holy instant, this now moment, is your moment of power. It's the only time you have, by the way, is now. Why waste it on rethinking anger and disappointments and frustrations? Use it to create the powerful, the holy, the wonderful, the joyful. And as you do that, you begin to value this present moment. I'm at a point in my life now, maybe it's just my age perhaps, but I'm starting to surrender more and more of every day, everything that comes up. If something's bothering me, it's because I'm thinking back on it for some reason or other. And reliving it all over again in this moment, making it worse perhaps. That is not healing my life. It's those kind of attachments to past ideas that keep us coming back life after life after life after life until we stop doing that. Until we heal those moments and we start thinking from that much higher voice, listening to that higher voice in our head, not the lower voice, the higher voice. And as the Law of One says, if you can live that from that higher perspective, 51% of your day, you're good to transition into fourth density and not keep coming back here into a third density life. I think we'd all like to move on, and we'd all like to heal. And we do that by choosing to heal as we move forward. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Talk to you next time. This moment has no meaning except what you give to it. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.